Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button for more content.
I saw one of the dumbest, no, I can't say the dumbest fucking things, but like a typical stupid thing that was trending on the internet. It was about some supermodel who was in her 50s, and they were going, she had the audacity to age. Like, that's like a new, like, liberal fucking, they love the word audacity. She had the audacity to have a thought, you know? He was a man and had the audacity to want to be a woman. Like, they love throwing that fucking word around. So, it's this whole article about a supermodel who evidently is in her 50s, and I think her husband died or something. So now she's going out into the clubs and she never got Botox. And she's bitching that in her 50s, nobody's looking at her. It's like, yeah, you're in your 50s. No one younger wants to fuck that. I'm sorry. And she was acting as though it was some sort of unique experience. Like somehow a man in his 50s can walk into a club and start banging, like young chicks are like, oh my God. They're not. You're 50. You're gross. Get out. Unless you own the place, get out of here. Stop being a creep going out to the club. Yet let young people have their fucking time. I know there's women. What are you talking about? You see a fucking older guy. She's a predator. She's a fucking predator. She's going to take all his money. That's why she's there. She is choosing money and stability over love. There's three types of people out there in the dating scene. There's people who are actually looking for love. There's people that marry for looks. And there's people that marry for money/stability. And those people that marry for looks and they marry for money usually get spit out the other end on some side of a divorce in their 50s. And then they go out there and they wonder why nobody gives a fuck anymore. It's because you're old. People my age still trying to be like sexy is just, it's fucking, how don't you remember what it was like as a younger person to see somebody coming in with their lizardy skin, you know? Or how creeped out the women were when some older cologne stinking guy came walking in. It was just the dumbest thing ever. And plus also, I just feel like, you know, that's just like a classic fucking, you know, female thing where when it works for you, it's all good. And then when it doesn't, you need to change it. It's just like you were a supermodel. How many cover charges have you paid in your life? How many drinks did you actually fucking have to buy when you were young and gorgeous? And now you're fucking old, and now all of a sudden you want the saloon doors ain't swinging the way they used to be. You know, we're all supposed to fucking feel bad. I don't know. Sorry. I hate to tell it. You're in your 50s, so your options are to get with someone who looks like me. An old, bald, orange man. That's your wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Well, you could try to find love. She was like upset that evidently that she was walking into the club and guys in their 30s didn't give a shit. Yeah, they don't. They don't. The same way when you were in your 30s, you didn't want some fucking bald orange guy in his 50s being like, hey, baby, what's your sign? Oh, my God, get away from me. I'm fucking young and beautiful, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, she starts getting up in there, you know, into the old, another thing too, she still looks great. That's what's funny. She still looks fucking great. So I don't know, like, I'm supposed to somehow make a supermodel feel good about her looks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you weren't one of the most beautiful women on the planet for your entire life. God, that must be so difficult. So of course that sends me down this fucking rabbit hole, which is the usual thing. Women like that, acting as though only bad things happen to women. And that guys, fucking guy could be 117 years old. He's got a 22-year girlfriend. No, that's not what happens. If he has $1 billion, he does. And she's putting fucking, I don't know, salmonella in his goddamn eggs or whatever. Can you do that? Can you buy salmonella? Sorry, I was trying to think of a poison and I panicked. I couldn't think of anything. Arsenic? There we go. Rat poison? Putting rat poison in your colostomy bag? So there was another one where there was this woman going like, back when I was a model, I got fired for being a size 4, which I guess is small. I haven't cross-dressed in a while. I'm a little rusty on my women's sizes numbers. So they fired her for being a 4, right? Said she was too fat. So she goes, joke's on you. I'm now a 10. And I can pick up your because I had the audacity to be a 4. That's what she said. And then she goes, joke's on you. I can now lift up your audacity. And so I forget what, because now she's like a weightlifter or something like that. So it's like, all right, well, that's a good thing then. Like, there's no audacity in modeling. It is what it is when you go into it. You're not eating. Everybody knows this. Like, what they're bitching about, that would be like a quarterback going like, I just got replaced at quarterback because I had the audacity to be 35 years old in the NFL, and they decided to draft a younger guy with the stronger arm because I had the audacity to age. It's the same fucking thing. 3 years ago, I got kicked off my football team because I had the audacity to blow out my ACL. To get a knee injury playing football. It's like, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. All right? Everybody has their moment in life, and when your moment is over, or if you can't live up to what the level of excellence is, then you got to pick something else. The fuck are you complaining about? You got to be a model. That's amazing. Amazing. It's amazing, right? Then you got to be too big for them, which who gives a fuck what they think? And now you're lifting weights. That's fucking great. It's the audacity. Ugh. I got a feeling that word's going to be around for a while. Used like that. I had the audacity. Fucking audacity. Can you fucking believe it? It's like, yeah, that's how it works. It's like if you're an athlete, you got to understand that like any day somebody comes in and does your job better, you're out. You're done. If you're a coach, you lose a couple games in a row, your ass is on the hot seat. You got to sell your house and pull your kids out of the school they just made friends at. It's just, it's how it works. I've never seen like a football coach like, I got fired because I had the audacity to only be 9-7 3 years in a row. You couldn't get us over the hump. You're out. Fuck you and your dream. Granted, football coaches can be fat fucks, but it's not a beauty contest. I don't know. I just understand why that fucking thing starts trending. Kind of glad it did because it gave me something to talk about here because I haven't been doing shit the entire time.